You know, one question that I get quite often, and it always amazes me when I get asked this question, because I think it's sometimes self-evident, but then I realized, well, I'm an attorney and I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. It may not be so evident. I get asked a lot, will you speak for me in court? And the answer is yes. That's exactly what I do as part of my representation, is I speak for the client so that they don't have to answer the questions that the judges ask the attorneys, okay? Now there's a caveat to this. Obviously, if I have to take testimony from a client, I actually have to ask them the question and they answer it out loud, and they also are subject to cross-examination. But on your average court hearing, for instance, an arraignment, case status, case disposition, get to answer for the client, and that's my job, as I get to speak. And in fact, many of the times for those particular hearings, the client doesn't even have to show up to court because I'm going to be representing them. And you know, that's a case-by-case basis, and that's something that the client discusses with the attorney prior to that particular hearing. But the idea is, yes, is I'm going to be the mouthpiece for the defendant. So if you want to know what a criminal defense attorney can do for a defendant, we have a lot of different resources. First, I would start with my book, My Loved One's Been Arrested, What's Next? If you've been arrested for domestic violence, there's a guide to that. There's even some information just on our frequently asked questions page that can also answer what other questions you might have. So if you want to know more what we can do for you, download one of our many resources or give us a call and set up a consultation.